My new supplies got here early. I'm trying this out. I've used it before. It's not bad. Whole lot cheaper. All right, Amy Tangerine, I'm going to start sending you my receipts here so you can reimburse me. Oh, no water there. Okay. Cocoa Daisy, not sponsored, just influenced. And this came fast too. This might be my cover for April. In my new April project, because it's going to be so cool, I think. Ooh, this is all the goodies. Okay. What is that? More goodies? That might be my, that's not my cover. I think this comes from Michigan. I like the bag. Go be creative. Can't remember what I got. I think it was a traveler's notebook. Not a subscription, just a one-time thing. Traveler's notebook kit is what I got. These are all little tags. Twine. Raindrops. Oh, I like the washi tape. Ooh, speaking of washi tape, Dan Reevely's washi tape came too. Amy Tangerine, always choose to see the bright side. This is, oh yeah, this is embossed. Yes, I have paint on me. This is Amy's collaboration with them. There's grid paper and a few pieces that are in here. I don't think she did this. Oh man, I love those flowers. I don't think she did this part. She did this. Tag. Oh, I ordered. No, I didn't order that. But I love that alphabet. Stickers. Stickers. I think this might be what she did. Stickers. And cardstock. Matches everything. Oh, goody. This is, and some instruction sheets on how people used it. I used to have a scrapbook book that had a bunch of layouts like that. That was helpful at times when you kind of went brain dead. Okay, I thought this was in here. So, I thought I ordered. We are starting to get test results here and testing available finally. And boy, oh boy, are the numbers going up. And my sister just called me. Hope she doesn't watch this. She's frustrated because she's working from home. This is my sister in California. And she's been having problems with her laptop that they provided her with. Oh, it's flat. Okay. It's yellow and white polka dots. I've never had one from them ever. I've only had one leather one. Is that true? I think so. One legit traveler's notebook. Oh, I love this. Now, this is Cocoa Daisy. Uh-oh. Will traveler's notebooks fit in here? Oh, yeah. Okay. Everything just went flying. Anyhow, she just got mad at me, which happens quite frequently, because she has to go back into her office, which is about a 40-minute drive, because the laptop they provided her with keeps having issues, and the IT department that she has to work with right now won't believe her. So she's going back into her office and she's mad. And I'm like, Susie, you at least have a job. That didn't go over well. Anger management issues in that girl. Oh, I love this. This is soft and nice. And then you have a little pin thingy here. Let's see. These are the kind people decorate now. I don't know how to do all that. Well, I mean, I guess I could figure it out, but as opposed to my green one for my Hobonichi, I just put it wasn't designed for this, but I just put stuff in these flaps. It was designed to be a journal cover, but isn't that pretty? Our Senate is fighting instead of passing bills. I get why they're fighting, but really they can't act like grown-ups. Because the president wants to pass emergency money bills for the big companies, and the Democrats, and so do the Republicans, because they want whatever the president wants. Hook, line, and sinker. Doesn't make a difference if it doesn't make sense. And the Democrats want money for the average American citizen who's going to be without money. And they're fighting. They're putting up, this is on MSNBC, they have a tracker going. Total deaths in the United States, 455. Worldwide, 14,748. I mean, and this ticker keeps going up. United States confirmed cases, 39,995. So within a few minutes, we're going to be at 40,000 cases confirmed. I really like these. Amy Tangerine did some things in this. Anyhow, that came really fast from Michigan, I think it was. Okay. And then I also added a bunch of paint in these little teeny tiny bottles, which I did not realize were these pin top things. I thought they were regular. I wonder if you could take these out. No, either that or I painted them shut. But, because they're just easier to use. So I took some tubes of paint and put them in here. Had paint everywhere here last night to kind of replicate these. I thought they were a little bit bigger, but that's okay. Alrighty. These are cute. Don't have to have it again. The packaging is actually as cute as the products. I love all these little blue polka dots. I do love these. I really like those a lot. That's not Amy's. Amy's are in here. But these are lowercase. That would work with these. And you know what I don't understand? Okay, I'm going to have a critique here. This is for Traveler's Notebook. This is not Traveler's Notebook size paper. At least with Kelly Purkey's Traveler's Notebook kit, it came the right width. This is not the right length or the right width for a Traveler's Notebook. That's a little frustrating. But you know what? In their defense, are they putting the paper like across the fold? Which you can't do that very much. Well, they didn't. That's a little frustrating. And even Kelly Purkey's were not the standard Traveler's Notebook brand size. They were a smidgen bigger. Allie Edwards are a smidgen bigger. And they go in 4x8 binders, but the sleeves are 3x8, so you only have 3 inches of stuff. But I'll use it. I mean, it's cute paper, obviously. I love the color combos. But now let me tell you, I love the cover. In hindsight, I think the cover was like $17. I mean, it's not real leather, which I'm okay with that. Let's see how much the cover was. Oh, I wonder if I have a receipt. So much stuff comes now without receipts because you have it on your computer, right? Let's see. Hello. $17.99. Yeah. Now the art box that came from Missouri used this brand, Carpe Diem, in their journal that I got. And I don't know if that one's going to come because those people are shut down. Well, the quilting end of it is. And a lot of their colors and stuff are sold out. But anyhow, I do love this. And it's nice and cheery. And right now we need cheery, right? And I'm going to leave it overnight folded. You could put stuff in here. And it's got room for quite a few. 4 of them, I think. Yeah. And you can always double them up too. Oh, I love that. I'm going to leave it overnight to kind of mesh. All right, I think I'm going to go sew. Alrighty, I had a little sewing time and now I'm back. Today my prompt for my 60s, 70s, maybe 80s song is Cat in the Cradle, Cats in the Cradle. So I found a little cat stamp and I'm stamping it on just white copy paper that I'm going to cut out and do something with. Don't have a clue. But I was going to use my black ink and I said, no, let's make this bright and cheery. We're going for bright and cheery right now as much as possible. So I'm putting the black away, stays on, and going to get out bright and cheery. Besides, it doesn't stink. Oh, that smell of stays on. Yuck. So the cat, I can't remember where these stamps are from. You know, who knows? They're from Amazon. But really cute. Really cute. And I was going to try to do something like Ali Edwards did in her things online. Was it last week where she made her own paper background and artfully, without any kind of mess or confusion or mistakes, did it. Well, that ain't gonna work for me. I tried to do it in my Missouri travel journal, and it was not as easy as she made it look. Go figure. So anyhow, I don't know what I'm gonna do with these cats, but they're gonna be the crazy cat lady at the moment, stamping cats everywhere. And I had already messed with, well, you know, I have those pages that I painted over the weekend sitting right next to me. And they're calling out to me, please use us, please use us. We're beautiful, please use us. So I'm kind of in my head going back and forth. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? I'm thinking cradle, cats in the cradle. I don't know how to make a cradle. I know I don't have pictures of cradles. I don't have a stamp of a cradle. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? So in the meantime, I just stamped all this and let it dry real well. And I decided to go with circles again and circle punch these cats. And keep thinking, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I know I have a cat head somewhere, a little one. I'm trying to find it, trying to find these new stamps that I have right here, trying to figure out if I can do something or spell cat with that new Cocoa Daisy font. All that stuff wasn't supposed to get here till next week. I'm so excited that it's here now. And then I remembered all these little icon, like emoji stamps. And I'm like, I know there's a cat head in here somewhere. So I found that. And I'm going to stamp lots and lots of cat heads on some more copy paper, and use those too. And I'm thinking, crazy cat lady, cats in the cradle. How am I going to make this work? I don't know. And the paper next to me is saying, use us, use us. So in the end, I do. And I don't use any of the cat heads. Pulled that piece of paper out of the trash can, as one does, because I'm not saving everything anymore. But invariably, what I want is still in the trash can, so I go back and get it. I just, how am I going to make the cradle part of this all work? Be colorful, be easy enough that I can handle it, technique wise. I don't know. I don't know. I was getting a little tiny bit discouraged. So I thought, well, maybe I'll just go sew some more and kind of let it conjugate in my brain a little bit. I don't know. It's raining and it's nasty, and we've had enough rain here to mesh with the pollen, so we have green paste everywhere right now. It is supposed to rain some more today, yesterday for you. Um, so then I'm thinking, okay, maybe one of these pieces of paper here I can use. No, that doesn't scream cradle. So here's one of the pieces of paper that's saying, use me, use me. And this is where I think, okay, I'm going to circle punch these, but that piece of paper is too small to have complete circles everywhere. So I go back to the entire cat body, the full picture of a cat, and stamp all those out. Now that paper is super thin, so sometimes I need to double them up, but then I can't see where I'm going with the punch on this particular layout, how I stamped them on that piece of paper. So I'm a little, I know I can sharpen it with foil. Anyhow, so we're getting lots and lots and lots and lots of colorful cats that are going to go on this colorful, colorful paper that I did with jelly print / dropping paint / squirting paint. It's kind of dark, and the white paper might help with the darkness of that piece of other paper that I'm going to, background paper that I'm going to use. So I still do not know how I'm going to do this. Still. And when I don't know, I kind of flounder a little bit. But you just work through it. You got to keep going. You got to work through it, as real artists say all the time. So I thought, okay, scatter these around in fours maybe, or I don't know. Then it started hitting my head. Let's make a column of cats. And then I had the whole rest of that piece of paper to do something with. What? I don't know. And now I have lots of cat punches everywhere. So I can legitimately be the crazy cat lady. I like how that looks. And I'm going to glue them down. So I have these bottles that I just bought and I showed you that have the little tiny fine liner points on them. So I thought, well, maybe I'll go to an old standby and spell the word cradle, but scatter the letters and just see what that looks like. So that's what I did. Those fine liners are really not meant for the paint I put in them. I think you're supposed to have a lot runnier paint. The paint that I put in was the Arteza paints that I got super cheap. So, and they're really thick. So here I am trying to make a C without getting a cramp in my hand because the paint is super thick. And how am I going to write semi-nicely when I can't hold on to the bottle because it's so thick? So yeah, getting a little bit more frustrated. But I finally kind of fight with it a little bit, and I have a shaky C spit out from the spout. And I'm literally trying to, I could add a little bit of water maybe to these, or or something to make it a little thinner, but really and truly, I just ordered different bottles. Don't tell anybody. I ordered some bottles that don't have that fine line top. Now I can use those for other things, and they were super cheap. I think it was like $10 for a pack of 20. So I'm spelling cradle here. Hopefully I spelled it right. That would be just like me to spell it wrong. Hold on, I've got my phone right here. Let's look it up. C-R-A-D-L-E, C-R-A-D. Yes. And so I thought, well, now you really can't see the cradle in that yellow. So I said, well, okay, let's add another color. But I'm tired of fighting with these stupid bottles because my hand's got a cramp in it. So we rest our hand by using a Stabilo. And I just love the way Stabilo highlights things and kind of puts a shadow on things. And I love a Stabilo. That's probably that double-sided tape. And these bottles are so much easier to maneuver, see? But that really doesn't show up. And I just highlighted, I just am doubling up the layer of the paint that I already used. And it does show up better. So then, of course, I decided, well, less is more. More is better. Let's keep going. Less is more is definitely not my mantra. So I love these paints. So now let's dig in my little bucket right here and see if we can find another color. And lo and behold, ooh, that one's thick. That's the Sedona one. And then I thought, oh, my R, and then my A. So I just filled in my R, my A, and my D. And that's working. I like that. So my cat's in the cradle. Capiche? Capiche. Oh, yeah, I did get out another color because, you know, I can't stop with just 3. But I wanted a different kind of color, I think. Oh, I added little dots on the side of the cats. I don't know. I was just doodling with paint at this point and putting on my Diane Reevely hat, going for it. So it ends up okay. I like it. Thanks for watching. Stay smart, stay safe, and stay kind. See you all tomorrow. Bye.